Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. Today is actually the 1st of October and it's about 10 a.m. here in Australia as I film this. I had no video planned for release for tomorrow, Australian time being of course the 2nd of October, which is my Wednesday video, as my hands are still my thumb's still a bit wrong and my fingers are getting infected again. So yeah, they're sore, and I know you've heard this 1,000 times before and you're over it. So we'll just move on. So I thought I need something quick and easy to do that won't be too strenuous on my hands. And I'm covering up with these awesome gloves I got from Temu in their Halloween section. Of course, they're just standard cotton gloves that have been made to look all bloody, so I thought these would be perfect, as of course being October it is official spooky season. But I'm not doing something spooky today. What I thought I'd do for a quick video is this puzzle. It's only 60 pieces, so I should be able to do it real time with you and have a bit of a chat along as we do it. I got this puzzle for $1 at one of our local op shops. I know some countries call them charity shops or thrift stores, things like that. This, for Australia, it's an op shop, and I think it was the St. Vincent de Paul one, St. Vinny's, or Vinny's is the op shop. And yeah, they had two of them. I do have the other one somewhere, which I will probably do on camera at another time as well, but for $1 each. So I thought I'm going to get it because it'd be good for filming. It looked like it was all sealed probably. It still is sealed. I'll have to open it. So I'm assuming all 60 pieces are in there, and that's what the image will be like. All right, so let's open it up, see what it looks like inside. If I find that I'm not talking enough, I'll obviously underline it with some music. And if that's still not enough, I might even fast forward, like time lapse it. I really don't know how I'm going to present this until editing, because I don't know how much talking I will do. The last video I did, which was the speed build of the Loz Freak House, I did a bit of a voiceover for that one, so I did a lot of updating then. So gloves, yeah, gloves aren't going to be good for getting rid of this sticky tape. Sorry, any noise you heard there off camera was me putting the tape in the bin, but try not to touch it in the gloves because it's just going to stick. So yeah, but as I was really hoping the fingers would start to heal, but alas they are not. And it's, again, you can probably hear a lot of rustling because the tape is sticking to everything. It is largely, oh, they're big pieces. This is, it's got numbers on the back. I can cheat if I get stuck. How's that? You can see 11, 12. Oh, this must be for like little kiddies. It doesn't have an age group on it. Just on the back it said not good for 1 to 3. That's all right. This will be a good little one to do then as a talkie talks. But yeah, as I was saying, oh, I should keep that there so I know what the image is that I'm trying to build at least. Oh, they're all stuck together too. I'm going to do this in like 5 minutes flat. Let's mix it up a bit so I'm not seeing it. Whee! I'm totally squirreling this. I'm just all over the place with my brain. So what I should do is maybe take the camera out a bit more so that it will fit. Yeah, hopefully that's how it will fit. Keep the edge pieces and don't look at the numbers there, just keep them. So what I'm doing here now is just sorting the edge pieces from the rest of them, trying not to like have them all stuck together because they're all stuck together. So this is a good one for a cheat puzzle if you need to know what your numbers are. And they're stuck together too, so it's pretty much done. Oh well, it makes it a good one to be able to talk and do things. And I've said that about 50 times already because apparently I can't talk and do things at the same time. I've noticed I keep putting the edge pieces up here And they should be down here. Edge piece, edge piece. At least I can grab them pretty okay with these gloves on. Yeah. So sorry if this voiceover is going to be all over the town. It's just I usually do voiceovers as a recording after I've done the actual video of the thing I'm making in the background. So apparently doing it all at the same time is a skill I have yet to develop. One I could do if I do it more often. I think that's right. As I said, this is not going to take a long time, being that it's only 60 pieces. So now let's find the corner pieces. But this is a part of the reason why I won't do live streams as well, because you have to sort of keep talking for 2 hours straight. Well, I mean, given if you want, I already know that piece goes there. If you want to do a 2-hour live stream, that is. Yeah, that turned over, so I saw the number. So that's going to be up there. Yeah, I know Terry does live streams once a month, and he's go on for about 2 hours. And yeah, I moderate them, but I don't think I could do it, to be honest. That's, yeah, a huge reason why I haven't done them at the moment, because believe it or not, I am also quite shy. I know that might come across as a bit of a surprise to some of you, but I am quite shy, and I don't necessarily like being the center of attention for a long time. And yeah, they're not for me. One day, maybe one day. They're sort of that thing that's on the list of, oh, I can probably try it one day, but I don't know. I'm just, yeah, there's nothing to say I have to do it. But it's just something I wanted to try a bit different. But this, again, is me digressing from what I was originally talking about, which I have no idea. I really generally don't have any idea what I was saying. I think I was saying why I can't. Yeah, I think this is a good example why I can't do live streams, because I just lose my train of thought constantly with this stuff. But that's okay. That happens. Maybe I'll use this back image instead of the lid, because it doesn't have any of the actual... Oh, that's got some writing there where this helps a bit more to see what it is I'm doing. And it looks like I am sort of on the right. No, maybe that's meant to be there. Yeah, I think that's meant to be there. So that's meant to be that way. Yep, there we go. So that must be, yeah, that one is the one that goes that edge there. So yeah, we're getting there. So we're doing this part here. Excellent, excellent. I mean, it's not a challenging puzzle, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, wouldn't that be embarrassing if I completely stuff it up because I'm talking and I don't know what I'm doing? That would be very possible with me, though. So, how is everyone going? Let me know down below in the comments. I do love to hear how you're all doing. I mean, I guess the only way you can sort of share that is in the comments. There's not really any other way to do that. So, you know, do leave a comment on how you're going. It is, as I said, officially October. So it is officially Spooktober. Although I was extending my spooky season to be from September to the end of the year, and I'm still doing that, but I mean, Spooktober is technically the actual month people celebrate, so there'll be a bit more spooky stuff. Oh god, see, that doesn't go in there, how embarrassing. There will be a bit more spooky stuff this month. I think most of my stuff all year has been spooky anyway. It's been my theme, so I will be continuing that, because as you know, if you have been a long time watcher of the channel, I do love my spooky stuff. Yet I don't particularly like horror movies. And I think I have explained that once before on the channel, but you know, it doesn't hurt to go over these things again. I don't mind horror movies. I shouldn't say I don't like horror movies. I do like horror movies. I like not necessarily too many jump scares, but I like a bit of jump scare. I am totally putting all of this wrong. I reckon it's got to have at least 3 more pieces because it doesn't, I don't know how wide it's meant to be there. So we'll just check that out. And I keep digressing. So, yeah, as I was saying, I don't particularly like gory movies. Sometimes if it's over the top gore, I can stomach that because some movies are just silly gory. Some zombie movies are very good at doing silly gory, and I can stomach that. But yeah, a lot of like I don't like the Saw movies, for example. That sort of level of gore, I really can't stomach it. And so I don't watch a lot of horror movies in that sense. I think Terrifier is another good example. Human Centipede, that sort of thing is not for me. But, you know, I understand there is a market out there and a lot of people do like it. And great, if you can watch it, enjoy it. I know Terry can watch it. I can't. Today I dropped him off at the station, actually, the train station, and he's going off to see a movie. Sorry, I paused a bit then because I'm starting to think that this doesn't have all 60 pieces because some of these don't look like they fit right. Like there's definitely some missing here, and I've only got blue bits left and I can't see any other borders left. So I think this one might be missing some of its 60 pieces, which is a risk you take when you buy things, I know, from a charity shop or an op shop. But we'll finish it off and just see how we go, see what pieces are missing. So continuing on, yeah, so I dropped Terry off at the train station and he's off to see, I think it's called Megalopolis, the new movie with Adam Driver and others. And he is a member of the Australian Film Critics Association. So he gets certain cinemas, he gets to go in and see the movie for free. So that's pretty good. So he's off to the cinema that's called The Sun in Yarraville today. I think I've put that up there too soon. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing very well, am I, with this at the moment? But yeah, so he's off to see that. So I have the house to myself. Well, I've got the girls, obviously. The girls and I are home and they're asleep because it's a very overcast day again here in Melbourne. We're definitely getting the weird spring weather where it's warm, then it's not. Then it's warm, then it's not. So we're sort of I think it's going to be warmish. I think it's going to get to about 20 degrees, that's centigrade. But it's very overcast. So, yeah, I've got lights on and I'm going to have to probably artificially boost the lighting when I go to edit again. But, yeah, so the house is relatively quiet because Terry's not home. And I love Terry dearly. But, yeah, you do know when he's home it gets extra noisy. So without him home, I thought perfect opportunity to film. There you go. Now I've got one side done for sure. So that will fit in frame perfectly. So there's definitely pieces missing because that piece will fit there. So I've got the two sides, but we've definitely got pieces missing along here because unless hang on, let's just see if those two fit together. Maybe they do fit together. Okay, so maybe there's not pieces missing. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Okay. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it? There's me thinking, no, that doesn't look like that fits right there. That one looks wrong. Oh, that's why, because it should go. Ugh. My goodness, did you people spot this way earlier than I did? Thinking all the pieces were missing. And then that's because I put them on wrong. Dum-dum. That's embarrassment, isn't it? Oh, this is why, I mean, I film and then do the talking part because I mess up something shocking when I'm trying to do the two things at once. There we go, we got the frame done, so that just the middle bits to finish. So I'll have to take it back, what I said about it not all being here and, you know, the risk you take with the charity shops. It's the risk you take when you're me and you can't multitask very well. So I'll just bring all these middle bits into the middle. So yeah, there's not much to go, but we'll see how long it takes me to actually do it, because yeah, I am apparently not very good at doing two things at once. And of course I completely forget what I was talking about because I'm concentrating on this. So yeah, recap, Terry out to movies because he gets freebies as a Australian Film Critic Association member. House quiet, me and Kat's home, just us three. Kat's asleep because weather is cold. Sally trying to do this and not doing it very well. I think that was the recap on everything. But yeah, so Saturday's video will be the completed colouring pages and projects for September and August. I didn't really get anything extra done in September. I tried colouring 2 colouring pages with my thumb brace on, and oh my god, they're terrible. But I'm going to show them anyway because, you know, that's what I do. So yeah, they're really terrible. The other thing you'll find in this video, which I probably won't edit out because I'm saying it whilst I'm doing the pieces, is a lot of ums. And that just gives you an example of when I do voiceovers or, you know, something I'm not building and talking at the same time, how much I have to edit out of my ums, ahs, and all other sort of weird noises. But they'll be in this video a lot. So yeah, apologies for that. So back on to, again, I digress. Saturday will be all about completed colouring book and project pages, and also your entries for September and August, because I haven't shown those ones either. No, originally I was going to film that and have that as Wednesday or tomorrow's video, but remember, I have to remember that my hashtag event is global, so I'm on the fast side of the planet and a lot of my viewers are on the slower side of the planet, so you're a day behind, so I have to give it that extra day before I can record and edit that one. So yeah, that will be Saturday's video, which will be great. I have got a lot of other things to show that aren't colouring pages because, like, I've been doing other projects whilst I couldn't colour. Some of it you would have seen already because it's the stuff I've loaded onto my RedBubble and Zazzle stores. So link in the description for those 2 stores. I'm going to do a bit of self-promotion. If you're interested in looking at any of my weird ass designs, you can check them out. You might find something there you want to make or send to someone as a gift, like get in early for Christmas shopping. But just as a warning, it is me, so some of the things might be not to everyone's taste because I think the stuff I've mainly loaded so far is pretty cleanish. It's to do with witches and a lot of the Halloween stuff I wanted to load up, but it's also generic enough that it's not just specific for Halloween. So check them out. That's, I guess I'm doing my own sponsorships now. So yeah, this video is sponsored by Middle-Aged Geek Girl. Or M.A.G.G Designs and M.A.G.G Designs Digital. Yeah, I'm really bad at self-promotion. I feel so uncomfortable telling people to check out my store or check out what I do. It's not that I don't have faith in what I've created. I do. It's just that I don't like well, self-promotion, because growing up I was taught that was bragging, and bragging is a bad thing, so you don't brag. So it's really not ideal for someone who's trying to, you know, sell creations, and is so uncomfortable with mentioning that this is what I do. Yeah, that it's not really good. On that, like, people say, what do I do? And I'm like, oh, I don't work, I don't do anything because I'm on a disability support pension. And that's how I define myself. But then I get people going, why? People who know me, they're like, why are you saying that? Because you're so much more than that. Like, you are a digital artist, you're a YouTuber, you do all this extra stuff. So why don't you say that? And I'm like, well, because for me, because I don't feel I'm successful. I'm not making a living, not even making pocket money really out of any of this stuff. So I don't feel that I have the right to say that's what I am. But as people have argued, I do have patrons. So people are paying me for what I do. So that makes me a professional YouTuber. You know, not all professional YouTubers are making these $1 million income where they can become sociopaths and do stupid, idiotic things on their channel and be prank channels and annoy the hell out of everybody else who just wants to be left alone. Getting on a bit of a rant there, aren't I? So, yeah, technically I would be considered a professional YouTuber because I do have patrons and I do get paid. So I should start saying I'm a YouTuber and a digital artist. I don't draw a lot. I draw very minimal. And I'm very upfront with my digital art pieces, that they're made from stuff I do hand draw, stuff that's in public domain, and also stuff that's generated with the help of AI. And the thing I find I do that maybe other people don't, again, I shouldn't comment really on what other people are doing, but I know for me, when I'm making stuff with AI created art, it's the base only. Like, I create the base in AI and then I'm always taking it over to Procreate and adjusting it. So whilst I'm not drawing the piece from scratch, I'm still making it my piece a lot. Well, AI is technically my piece to begin with, but I'm making it much more my piece by editing it further. So I am technically considered a digital artist. So there you go. It's just titles and stuff that I'm not comfortable in giving myself. Mainly because, again, I haven't really made any money on it. I'm probably just really starting out, so I should give this stuff some time. But probably because of my neurodiversity and all of that stuff, if it doesn't sell instantly, I think I'm a failure and I should quit. And that is something I battle every day. I list things and then I go the next day, why haven't they sold? And yeah, it's just really a problem I have. And I'm sure a lot of other people have it too. If you've got certain mental health issues, you're probably the same. Self-doubt is such a killer. It really is. Like, you want to do a lot of cool stuff, and when all you do is your brain then just tells you, just give up. What's the point? It really is quite tiring, and I battle that every day. There's not a day that goes by where I'm not trying to convince myself everything I do is a waste of time. And it's very tiring. Not just for me, it's also tiring for the people around me. Like Terry, who is my carer, listens to it all the time. And friends and that also hear it a lot. So anyway, I'm nearly finished, so we should move along. Finished! Look at that! done. All the pieces were present and accounted for, so I do have to take back my previous statement of them not all being there, but they're there. I wonder if I can just zoom you in a little bit more, just to give it a bit more of a close one. So there you go, 60 pieces. This was actually quite a good little thing to do for my Wednesday video, since I had nothing else planned. Easy to do with the gloves. I love my little horror gloves. So you'll see these a few more times through the month. But I think, yeah, I'll leave it there. I've waffled on enough. I probably won't be doing a lot of editing. Well, I won't have to do any time lapse because I managed to talk through the whole thing. So yeah, thanks for listening to the waffle. Leave a comment, as I said, on how you're doing. Got any special plans for Spooktober? I love to hear from you and I always respond. And if you can't think of anything to say, leave an emoji. It's engagement. I love engagement. YouTube love engagement. And it's good for all of us. So, having said all that, oh, I shouldn't go before I do my usual outro, should I? If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you could subscribe, that would be really helpful. If you could also hit that notification bell and the like button. And I mean, also, you do have a right to hit the dislike button if you don't like the video. That is still considered engagement by YouTube. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up and the details are up here on screen. But this one will be technically a completion for my October completed pages because it is today the 1st of October here in Australia as I'm filming this. So yay, I've started the month off with a completion. Woohoo! Doing well, doing well. But that will be it from me. So I'll see you all on Saturday for the completed projects and pages for August and September. And until then, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.